These are two Kawasaki 650 impellers. The one on the left is the Hooker 1016, the one on the right is the Skat Trak 1018. I'm going to show you some of the differences. Now, of course, we all know that the Hooker impeller is a 75 millimeter diameter hub, and the Skat Trak is a bit smaller. But there are some other differences that really make these impellers work a lot differently. So, for example, starting at this angle, we can see that the Hooker impeller is a lot taller. There's a lot more water space in this direction on the Hooker than there is here. The blades aren't really pushing against as much water there. We also notice that the blade comes down almost all the way to my table right here, whereas on the Skat Trak it ends about 1 centimeter up from the table. So we've got more space up here where the Skat is not grabbing water, and more space down here. Now, if we look at the angle where the blade meets the hub of the impeller, it's really steep, both here on this side and here on this side, versus we have a relatively shallow pitch right here at this angle compared to here, and a relatively shallow angle here compared to here, even though this one is a 1016 and this is a 1018. Now, if we look at how long these impeller blades are, you can see I've got this here pointing straight out and this here pointing straight out. But when we look above, this impeller, if this were the Skat Trak on the Hooker, it would end over here. So there's a little bit more blade surface right here to push against the water.